Hey guys, I'm Dupree, and today I'm showing you how to execute a Masse shot. Now, what a Masse is when you strike the cue ball with an elevated cue to where that it spins an insane amount and actually curves around something without hitting a rail or another ball. You can hit a rail or another ball, but just it doesn't have to. So, let's start off with a basic Masse, where an object ball is blocking the direct path, and the kick it might be there. I don't know, I didn't measure this out. But let's just say the kick's not there, which I just took it away. So we're gonna have to elevate our cue and hit bottom left, because we're making it spin left. So if we're making it spin left, we're using bottom left. If we're making it spin right, we're doing bottom right. And there's two ways we can pocket this ball. We can barely curve around the 5, hit the rail and pocket the 9, or we can just curve around it and pocket the 9 directly. So we're gonna elevate. How much is this? That's 90, that's 0. This is about 35, 40 degrees. 35 to 40 degrees. You don't have to hit hard at all, but hit hard enough to where it curves after it goes past the 5 ball. Because if you hit it soft, you're going to curve right into the 9 ball. I mean 5 ball. You know what I mean. So, we're going to aim at about here, a little bit past the first diamond, because we do not want to contact this 5 at all. So bottom left, medium, stroke, 40 degrees, and there you go. Alright, now that was a very small Masse shot. Those are harder because of the uncomfortable position. Well, they're harder for me, some people find it easier. But that position is not very comfortable. I don't like being in that position. So, now we don't have to elevate nearly as much, and we can hit a little bit just smooth, natural, as if we were just hitting it normally at medium speed. And we can aim to hit about half the ball of the 5 ball. We don't have to aim off far. So just find your path, elevate about 30 degrees. Again, low left spin. And that's the longer Masse shot. Alright, now that was the in-game situation Masse shots. Now this one is more of a trick shot Masse. As you see, we got the rack and the cue, which is definitely not an in-game situation. So the object of this is to curve the cue ball around this rack and pocket the 9. Now this is a very long Masse shot, and it curves backwards this time, which can be done with a regular cue. But it's very risky. You could snap your cue, break your tip, do everything possible. So we're using a Masse cue. This cue is shorter, heavier, has a wider tip, and it's just a lot better for doing Masse shots. Now, when you see me do Masse shots, you'll see me put my leg up on the table like this, and it helps me get higher up on the table. Now, if you're a big shot and you're like, oh, well, I'm tall. I'm 6'2", and it's still not enough for me to have to stretch my upper body, and it's just not comfortable for me. So, I put my knee up on the table like that. And actually for this we're going to aim at that side pocket, so we have the chance of hitting the cue instead of just the good chance of running into this rack. And we're going to use back left spin. And I'll use a different camera angle to show you the thickness I hit on this cue ball, and I'll actually do a slow motion Masse video for you right after this. And it's a very hard shot. Don't be discouraged if you can't get it within your first few tries. It's very, very difficult. Not a lot of people can do it. Plus, you probably don't have a Masse cue, and it's a lot harder with the regular cue, but it can still be done. I'm just advising you, it's not wise. So, knee up on the table. You'll see some people do the knee on the side thing. I can't do that. That's not comfortable for me. Just do whatever's comfortable for you. So, knee up on the table, different camera angle to show you how thick I hit it. Back left spin. about 85 degrees of elevation. And I like to put my wrist against my hip. It just gives me more stability. And follow through all the way through the table. There we go. Now I'm going to show you a very hard version of the regular masse shot. Earlier we just went around this. Now we're going out of the triangle and back to make the 9-ball. Again, knee up on the table, back left spin. This time we have a very loose grip on the cue, and we're hitting a little bit thinner than usual. There it is. Alright, that was the regular masse and the jump masse. Now this is just the easy rail masse. This masse can be done with a regular cue if it's just over like one ball or one or two balls. It can be done over a bunch. I'm doing it over this rack. This is probably the limit for a regular cue, but I'm still using my masse cue to give as much curve as possible. Now the object of this is to go into the rail, curve around the rack, and pocket the 9-ball. Now normally I wouldn't have this cue here, but just for video purposes, I'll just put it here. We don't have to elevate too much, just about 70, 75 degrees of elevation. Use some back left spin. If it doesn't curve enough, you're not using enough left. If it curves too much, you're using too much left. So you just have to find your table spin. So 75 degrees, back left. There we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this tutorial helped you out. If it did, please comment down below to let me know that I did a good job. If you have any questions, comment them down below. I will reply to absolutely every question, unless it's a stupid question like, do I like Roblox? If you are awesome and you want to subscribe, click the subscribe button over here. If you want to watch another video, click one of the two over here. We are almost at 600 subs. That's really awesome. You can also follow me on my Instagram at Dupree_trickshots. We are almost at 32,000 followers. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed.